Right then, you lot, I have filmed a few intros on the way here. Not really too sure if you've had to hear me because it was on a busy road, an M road. So, this is what the current state of the back of the van is. This tank is going to be for window cleaner. Just picked this up. So it hasn't got a lid, I need to order a lid, this is second hand. The idea is this is a 400 litre tank, so it should be absolutely great. It's going to slot behind this tank in there. Should fit nice and snug. It actually might have a bit of space to play with, and then from there we're basically going to have where's the end, so this is actually going to be rotated, so we've got the, which is quite nice, we've got the outlet and the lid, the top lid to fill, all going to be facing this way, so when I come to fill it up all I need to do is jump in from the back and drop the hose in the top, which is going to be perfectly fine, because otherwise sometimes it's switched, sometimes you'll have the lid here and the output the other side, which is quite a disaster. So yeah, all good with that front. Bit of a mess. Still moving in is what I call it. Pressure washer setup's all in. I did that myself with a forklift. I had to basically disconnect some of the side bits, like this little bit down here, disconnect all that just so we could fit it in the door, because actually this space just about fits it in. Still not going to have a handle this side, but we're going to have one this side so I can reel this hose in, but this one unfortunately can't have one. So but yeah, anyway, what I'll do now is I'll just turn this on and show you what we're doing today. Right then folks, slight change in plan. We're actually going to start with the gutters and fascia boards, just give them a clean. I've got Synergy Clean Pro in there. I've added about 2 litres to 20 litres of water, no 19 litres of water, because the backpack can only take 22 litres I think, so yeah, 2 litres in there and then filled up right up to the top with water. So give them a good old clean. Obviously we'll start at the top, like I say, because obviously I don't know if you can really see on the camera, they're green the whole way around. But yeah, it will just kind of really brighten up the property. And yeah, we'll start with there. So I promise now you're about to see the cleaning. Alright, stay there. Right then folks, sorry about this. I just thought I'd quickly interrupt and just let you know that today's job is actually all this render that you can see on the screen now. So all this patchiness of all this dirt and organic growth on the side of the house, that is what we're cleaning. I did record this, I did do a walk round, but for some reason the clip's just not been recorded on my GoPro. I've searched about 3 times, I've tried to reset the GoPro as well, but can't find the clip anywhere. But yeah, so that's basically what we're doing, and you'll see me go through that in just a moment with you. But this is just the gutters and fascias, which was an add-on to the job when we got there and spoke to the customer. So at this point, sorry about the banging in the background, that is actually the customer doing some work at the end of their garden, which is actually quite far away from where I'm stood. But yeah, I went through in the previous clip that's actually not been recorded or found, I went through basically with the dilution of what I'm doing. So this render is being cleaned around about 7 to 1, I think it was that we went through. I basically poured it all into the backpack and showed you how I dilute it and things with a measuring jug. But yeah, as I say, that clip has somehow lost its way. So that is what's going on here, and what I wanted to show you is like kind of the step-by-step of how you clean render, so you can see the complete transformation of when I've started doing it to when I've rinsed it off and things. There's quite a lot of rinsing in this because basically there's lead above the window here, and obviously it can stain plastic as well, bleach, so we have to be very careful of Right then people, I thought I'd just pause and have a little chat with you for a moment. I haven't got my watch on, which is nice, but we've been doing this for a fair few hours now. Obviously started off with the fascias because I came here not knowing about the fascias, but I bought the stuff anyway because obviously I've got so much more room now. I can just pack things, like I've got the gutter back with me, which I never would have brung in at all. Not that I'll need it, but you know what I mean, it's just things like that. So yeah, it started off with the gutters and fascias, gave them all a clean, and this is now how we're looking. In places, the render isn't quite coming up how I'd want it to come up. I don't know if you can really see, there's a few just like fine places and at the top there, but I'm going to do, the top there needs a second layer still. The rest of it's all had at least 2. That bit over there's had 3 and it still won't come out. So yeah, what we're going to do is, I'm going to put one more on it, leave it for about half an hour just to sit on the render without rinsing it. See if that will do it. If not, what we're going to do is, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a coat of biocide on it tomorrow. So let all the hypo dry and rinse off because it's meant to rain overnight, I think. And then we'll put some biocide on it. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it. It's just this area here, just a little bit, and then just a bit in places. There obviously used to be a basketball hoop on there because that's got all the outline of it, which obviously is never going to go. But yeah, it's come up nicely. I'm 90% pleased with it. Yeah, I'll show you just a bit, so you can see there, look, a little bit, down here a little bit. Still need to do all the insides of the windows because they're quite tough to do, so we need to be quite on the ball with them. But yeah, we're getting there. I'm just going to do, basically now, I'm going to do a second coat of that, and then I'm going to move on to this side and do all of this side. This bit should be quite fairly straightforward, and then I'm going to have my lunch. And then we'll do the front and the other side today, and then we'll put back tomorrow, give in places a biocide treatment, and then we've got to finish up with the window clean as well, which I'm doing for free. So yeah, be good to use a new setup. Yeah, you also may notice as well that I am rinsing quite a lot, right? You might notice there's lead. So bleach and lead do not go together. If ever you're using bleach around lead, you must rinse it thoroughly every time you're anywhere near it. So I was basically doing a bit rinsing, same with the windows, to be honest, and the plastics. You basically want to, you know, get the bleach on, make sure it's all like coming down a bit, leave it for about 5 minutes, and then while you're waiting that 5 minutes you can rinse down the lead, the windows, all that stuff. Just keep rinsing them, it won't hurt, and then you can rinse off the render after. So yeah, you can see the big contrast. If I put you there, you can see it's completely transformed. And obviously the pictures of the floor, which will be probably the thumbnail of this video, you can see now that there's actually no heavy marks on it. So yeah, it looks great, fairly pleased. And we'll crack on now with the other side. Cool, I'll see you in a sec. Right then, people, it is now my lunchtime. Time is, oh wow, it's 10 to 2. So yeah, been here quite a while. I reckon I don't think we'll get anywhere near finished today, to be honest. So this is how I've done up to this silver pipe here. So yeah, this render's quite difficult to kind of see a total change, because if you actually look closely, some of the stones in there are dark stones. Typically you paint them, which is what's happened, is that the paint's actually come off the stone, which is why it's a bit stony, if you understand what I mean. But yeah, all looks good to me. We've got to do a second coat on that, so not quite finished yet, but I'm starving, so I thought I'd pause there after I've done the first coat in that section. But yeah, so when we come back, got fascias, soffits, and the whole front to do render wise. But yeah, getting there slowly. I reckon this is a two day job, I imagine. Come back tomorrow, finish up, window clean, and that should be that. Obviously, if there was 2 of us here, we'd probably have this all done in a day, because I've got 2 backpacks and stuff, 2 poles, 2 hoses, all that kind of things. So, but yeah, I'll just show you now it's drying. This is how the back's looking. But yeah, good. At least it's not a hot day. At least we've had a bit of drizzle, which is always actually kind of better when doing render, because obviously you kind of want windows, plastics, lead constantly being wet. So yeah, it works in your favour. But anyway, I'm gonna go and enjoy what I call a Wallaco sandwich. Best sandwich ever from Tesco Milldeal. Turkey and trimmings. Best sandwich ever. If they had it all year round, I guarantee it would be their most sold sandwich. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to enjoy that, and I'll see you in a second. So, you lot, here we are. I had my lunch, I came back, I put the second, and then I put another load on this side. We're looking pretty decent, I'd say. Obviously you can still see, like I say, it's weird, because if you actually have a closer look, you see what I mean, these stones are like missing paint. So that's why it looks really dark. Now the reason we're render cleaning this is so that this can be painted next spring. So yeah, I mean, that's had, I've kind of upped the dosage as well. I've gone from about, you know, about 8 to 1 to about 3 to 1, which obviously is massive. Giving this side a bit of another spruce up, which is looking better. Currently just waiting around for this side to dwell. It's been on for about 5 minutes. This is what we're looking like down here. So getting there, just obviously get to the bottom, just need to have a little bit more time. So yeah, the pressure wash is making this funny, I don't know, it's just like, it sounds like the pump's just not doing anything, but when I squeeze the trigger it's not full pressure, then it is full pressure. So I don't know if it's the unloader, but I had a new unloader, K1 unloader, put on that not so long ago, so it shouldn't be that. Hello, good morning, you lot. Day 2. It's a bit colder this morning, a bit of dew about. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. Because the surface is a bit wet at the moment, I'm going to leave the back, because we're going to biocide that right at the end. So start the front, give the fascias a good wash, fascias and soffits, and then we'll begin with the render. A thing to note, get all the wood and plants wet, all the windows wet, everything basically, just wet the whole area you're working in before starting. This will stop any bleaching of anything. Just wanted to quickly intervene before we start. I'm not sure if I mentioned it yesterday, but as you can see on this wall, you can really see the lines now. Line. You see what I mean? It looks like it's already been had a go with, but I asked the customer and it hasn't, so we've got that to contend with as well. But yeah, it should be okay, I hope. I'm just going to give it a good 3 to 1 mix and just, you know, give it good time to kind of dwell. But anyway, that's enough from me. Enjoy.
off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go,
go. Right then folks, we've done the front. As you can see, the lines have improved. Been a bit of a scratchy head moment. Managed to bleach that. Now to me, I thought that was wood, but that's actually lead under there and painted white. I don't know if you can see it on camera, so that's not ideal. I think what we'll have to do is sand it all down. But yeah, that's a bit of a sticky situation. Obviously, like, I've pre-wetted it all as much as possible, and you know, I've done everything I would normally do. I haven't done anything different, but the whole surface was wet. You might have seen it on camera actually. I wetted everything and then instantly started applying, did a bit, rinsed everything again and carried on. It still managed to do that. This side hasn't done it at all, which is so bizarre because I did the lower level and then the higher level. So yeah, I don't really know how to neutralise it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to the customer in a moment and we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, it's a bit annoying, to be honest. It's just how to fix bleached lead. Oh. All you need to do is use a apparently white vinegar will do it. So I walked to the local shop, no white vinegar, so what I'm doing is a bit of research, and this company called Soft Wash UK have something called Lead X Pro, as you can see there, so that will completely restore it. But yeah, I mean, completely my fault because I didn't realise it was lead under there. I thought it was just like a bit of wood, so all I did was wet it before and after, which is normally fine. All of these wooden sleepers are fine. But yeah, we're just a bit annoying.
driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go,
go. Right then folks, ignore my haircut. I've had my hood up and mask on, so it's gone a bit flat. But that is us. Yeah, I can't really show you the front because obviously we just bar-sided both the sides, so not really safe at the moment, so I have to put all my mask on and things. But yeah, we're going to wrap up there. Obviously it looks completely different to when we first got here, which I'll slide in before and after pic now. So yeah, as you can see, it's all kind of horrible, and then look at it now. It's all nice and white and back to how it should be. So yeah, successful. But yeah, no, I actually enjoy render cleaning. I think it's one of the best transformations you'll get. I think renders and roofs are the best, and patios, definitely. But yeah, that's what we're always doing, isn't it? Making a difference. So yeah, and the lead we're going to sort out, so it's completely fine, no issues at all. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. We've got quite a bit of content on the way, and obviously as we head into next spring, which is actually quite a bit away, we've got a lot of work lined up, so out of breath being there with this mask. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next week on a job that I can't tell you about yet. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, folks.